Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
Stephen Hauschka now about set to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. First down and 10 now for the Saints offense as they get ready. Vic operating on first down. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
To throw, Vic looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McCoy. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Vic on second down. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
On third down, here's McCoy. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Vic to throw it. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Randy Moss, 49 yards. And the Saints have taken the early lead. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And that makes the score 7-0. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. And his first pass is incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Got his target, Pierre Garçon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
All right, here we go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Snickers, you got to spin.
On first down, it's Roethlisberger. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Second and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. He's going deep for Brown. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. A spin. And a return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
Let's go. Eagle, eagle.
Now a second down throw for Vick. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Well, the pretty move couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a third down.
Hey, let's go.
From the gun, Vick. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Bruce Smith able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it'll be fourth down. This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on fourth down. They will indeed go for it. Vick. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Champ Bailey. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. Back onto the field comes the offense for the Madden legends. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. On second down, here's Roethlisberger. Over the middle to Garçon. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Let's go!
Now Roethlisberger on first down. Over the middle here to Brown. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to attack right here on this play.
They'll run here with Freeman. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Two minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Now Roethlisberger to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Cameron Jordan able to drop him for a loss of 4. The crowd here in the Dome making things difficult. 3rd and goal.
Jack 16. AB.
On 3rd and goal, Roethlisberger. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So here's Vic following the interception. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play, Vic to Moss. Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. This will be taken in at the 1. So 1st and 10 for the Redskins offense as they get ready. A 1st down throw for Young. over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Young looks to throw on first down. Eluding the play. And right away, he lost the football. And his crew will take over with the football at the 35-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Flushed out right, and he's got room. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Second down, Vic. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll lead here to a third down. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on third down. Third and short yardage, Vic. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Randy Moss, 28 yards. And the Saints have taken the early lead. And that was really just a great battle for that football on both sides. The result is a touchdown.
Ordinarily, I'd like to say it was a win-win, but it really wasn't because the defender, while he was there with excellent coverage, he didn't get the benefit, did he?
But he's not going to get chewed up in film session, will
No, he was right there. They'll tell him, okay, of course you need to knock the ball away, but they won't be too upset with him. He did his job for the most part.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. On first and 10, Young. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
It's never a bad idea to try and get it to Antonio Brown, but it must be a little bit of the Madden curse going on for our cover athlete here. Hasn't been able to get that elite separation that we're used to seeing from him.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Young to throw again on second and 10. Stepping up, he'll try and run. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Young on first down. He's going deep for Brown. And that's caught inside the 30. A huge play there for Washington. 48 yards.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
Flush to his right. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Terrific coverage in the end zone that time. Forced him out of the pocket to his right. I thought maybe try and run it there, but no one came open for him. Nice job by the defense of not getting out of their lanes.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Young. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. DeAndre Hopkins from 13 yards out. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And he'll bang that one through. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. The return man is Hill. And an alley to run. He's at the 50, 30, past the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Tyreek Hill, 99 yards. And the Saints are able to cash in for 6. Gostkowski with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They give them a gain of 37.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Being chased out left. Over the middle of the backer. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10 to the 7. He got 29 yards that time.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be.
And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. The dangerous Hill now to return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides of this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Here's Michael Vick. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Joey Bosa. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. But they face a second and long to start things out. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. He sets to fire and got his man complete. A big play, Vic DeMoss, 41 yards.
Today's receivers in the NFL, they're the complete package nowadays. We know they can run, we know they can catch, but they have those big frames now. So oftentimes, they just have physical guys downfield and go up and catch the football. And we saw a big gain as a result of it.
And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Randy Moss with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints have moved out in front. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They came out not so hot. The first quarter, they were sputtering a little bit, but they seem to have stayed the course and really righted the ship here in the second.
Well, let's face it, all the preparation that goes into getting ready for a game, all the scouting reports, the practice, the repetition, sometimes you get a little bit of a lull to start things off. Maybe you get a little flat.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Everson Griffin in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Second down, Young. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it, and they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. He'll pick up another first down with that run.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Tackle made there by Zach Brown.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Vic readies to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Anthony Barr coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. More from Minneapolis after this. Play action now, Vic. And that is incomplete. It was a safety, Kevin Byard, that time, who was able to knock it away.
And that was a nice play. He knocked it away, but obviously you want the interception in this situation.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10.
Please tell me this doesn't come off as snarky. But that's a relative chip shot. I mean, you've got to be able to execute that one. I don't care what they design on the other side about trying to block the kick. That should be 3 points on the board.
Yeah, we've talked about it before. If you're out at 55, 60 yards, low trajectory from here, you get that thing up. This should be 3.
Yeah, there's nothing routine in football, but this one really almost should be. Snap, hold, kick, ball through the post. Didn't happen that way.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. On 2nd down, Young again. Escaping the pressure right. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to get it to LaShawn McCoy. And it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Young on 3rd down. He's going to air one out. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Partner, we talked about this at halftime, but I don't think either one of us expected it to continue. Michael Vick has been bottled up in this game. This defense has done a fantastic job of containing his running ability.
It is so rare. They could never contain him back in the day. Remember 2006 when he set the single-season record with over... He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On third down, Vick. He's going to float this one deep right side. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's fourth.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on third down.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 20. 12 yards on the return that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Washington. Odell Beckham, 68 yards. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Point after, right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. The return man is Hill. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here, and the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Vick on second down. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. The Saints on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Vick. It's complete to Brown, right side. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They're going to try and throw. And open, it's not as complete. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Vick now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. First down, Vick. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. From the red zone now, Vick. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Randy Moss, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Vick again. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll throw again. Here's Vick. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. The linebacker, Telvin Smith, able to get a hand on it there. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And Gostkowski's kick is good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. The dangerous Hill now to return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Rod Woodson. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Following the interception, Young. Dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Washington. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Steve Young. And the Redskins are able to strike for 6.
Well, partner, go ahead and strike up the band. Cue up the dance moves. AB is in the end zone yet again, and that's not a surprise at all. His ability to turn something into a bigger play after the catch, that run after catch, one of the things that helps separate him as one of the elite receivers in the NFL.
The return man is Hill. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. A 2nd down throw for Vick. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
You know they wanted, you know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must have been a heck of a halftime speech.
Yeah, maybe just trying to rally the troops back from this deficit. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch there for Hill, and he's got a 1st down.
And how about that throw? We saw a combination of elite arm strength and obviously the ability to move the sticks with that completion. But it's the way that he throws the ball. So compact, yet the ball comes off of his hand, and it just whistles to the receiver.
And incomplete on the deep ball. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And some room to roll now. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big, big pickup, and guess what? It's now third and very short in order to try and pick up a first down. That was a terrific job by the defense stopping them on third and short. But sometimes you get some visual cues from the offense because when they're going in short yard situations, you might see the offensive line come in tighter together, a little more shoulder to shoulder, trying to wedge a hole in the middle. They didn't get it done on that play.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on fourth down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on fourth down. They will indeed go for it. Vick, they're going deep for Hill. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Tyreek Hill, a touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air. And the Saints are able to cash in for 6. Gostkowski the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. So out now come the Redskins. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Looking deep downfield. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A second down throw for Young. He's going deep for Brown. He's got a man complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. That one goes for 36 yards. Now a first down throw for Young. He's going to go for a big play downfield. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Well, the obvious goal is to try and score a touchdown, but at the least, adding to a pretty big yardage total for his intended receiver there, huh?
Yeah, well, when you got a guy over 150 yards, keep chucking it deep to him, I guess.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can get it to him short, and he can make plays that way, but I like what you just said. Throw it to him deep and get it in a big chunk.
But incomplete on that try. Flush to his right. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. Third down, Young from the gun. He finds Beckham complete. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good play. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Timmy Jernigan able to to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of a yard. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Here's Young from the shotgun. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Make it 5 touchdown passes now for Steve Young. And the Redskins have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. The extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. The dangerous Hill now to return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one. Maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
On play action, Vick. Now he steps away. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a 1st down.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that cat?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Forced out to his left. Oh, now he bowls him over. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Escaping the pressure, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Joey Bosa in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning. Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Right 20. Right 20. Line. 300.
Off the play fake, Vick. Now he'll escape to his right. It's caught right at the 10-yard line. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10 to the 7. Give him 30 yards there. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have...
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. LaShawn McCoy, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Saints have moved out in front fourth quarter. Extra point good by Gostkowski. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. This is taken at the 3. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And here come the Redskins now. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. They give him a gain of 38.
Ken, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
They'll start on the ground with McCoy. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. They'll go again to McCoy. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. On 3rd down, it's McCoy. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set it.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there.
go.